I was sore on Tuesday, and I thought, that's yoga. And then we worked out again on Wednesday, and I thought, oh
I'm
my
still
God,
sore.
I walk.
Okay, I want you to start today's practice by setting an intention. And I want that intention to be something that you will carry through the whole week. So a little bit of pressure there. But something you can breathe through your entire body, mentally, physically, emotionally. And then what I want you to focus on this week, this entire week, it's Monday, it's a good start, is how to bring that intention into everything that you do, into your interactions with other people, into the thoughts that you're thinking with yourself, which is a big one, into your movements, into your actions, into your words, into everything. And you might want to change it throughout the practice today, but I'd like by the end of today's practice for that intention to be sealed in and to feel good. And just to share mine so you can see how I'm doing it, my intention is competence. I want to be competent in everything that I do this week. The things that I say, the things that I think. So when you have something, and even if you don't have something, just start moving through the practice and hopefully your mind will come to that today. Go ahead and open your eyes. Root your fingertips down into the floor beside you. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. Press the crown of the head up to the ceiling and see the entire pelvic bowl down. So it's not an arch. If the pelvic bowl were filled with fluid, it wouldn't be tipping out either way. It's just rooting down solidly. And inhale up without moving your head. Just feeling the space around you, and exhale. And we all breathe at different rates. We're going to do a few breaths here. But again, it's just breathing. Good. Filling that space with that intention. So it's all around you in your entire energy field. Then glide those hands forward on the floor and raise up so you're on your hands and knees. And walk it back, knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and start moving that breath into your back. And moving through the cat-cow at your own speed. Good. Look left and right. Look in, look out. Look up, look down. And then instead of just cat-cow, start taking it into circles. Circles through the shoulders, the elbows, the hips. No right or no wrong. Don't even look at anybody else. Your movement is perfect for you. And it could feel animal-like, it could feel fish-like, it could feel cat-like. Move through those wrists. Move it all the way around. Start sitting back on those heels, scooping around. Good, slide. You can move into a twist. It doesn't matter. It's organic motion for you and your body today. And it might look different every time. And you might want to come all the way up on your knees. You might not want to. Just move for you. Breathe. Feel how the motion changes the breath. If you want to settle into something, do it. If you want to keep flowing, do it. And just keep breathing and moving. Good. And then at some point, I want you to end up all the way on your knees. But take your time. Good. And then from up here, I want you to bring in that same movement that's organic, that's for you. We did it kind of grounded. Earth. Now we're doing more air movements. Reaching around, breathing. Circles, swoops. Feeling good for you. Good. And if you want to keep your eyes closed, you can keep them closed. If you want to have them open, you can have them open. Don't think, there is no wrong. Just move into the air. Feel that space. And sometimes it feels good to do things balanced on both sides. And sometimes it's just like, nope, everything I do needs to be on one side. Breathe. And then at some point after you've flown through the air, grab the ground again and move up into down dog, but it's not a static down dog. It's all that motion that you were doing on your hands and knees. Moving the whole spine. Knees, elbows, side to side. And you're not limited to the ground. If you want to tuck a knee in or pick up an arm, do it. Just see how the leg moves. See how the arms move. But you're bridging the earth and the sky here. Moving into both elements. And I don't want you to be limited by like, ooh, this is a stretch or this is a yoga pose. Do whatever works. And don't forget the neck and the head. Breathe. Perfect. And then slowly come back down to the knees and drop into child's pose when you're ready. Doesn't matter where your arms are at, just breathe. And feel how the energy has been stirred up. And that's kind of your natural energy. Breathe. And it should, well it shouldn't, it could feel like very feminine energy because it's very organic. And it should feel good. And then when you're ready, press back up into down dog however you want to get there. And breathe. And I'm going to turn around. Good. Really press the chest down so you're stretching under those arms. Reach those heels to the floor. Breathe. Now raise the right foot up. And I just want you to swish it back and forth, reaching it all the way to the left and opening the hip. And then straightening it and reaching it straight to the sky. And then carrying it all the way to the right side, which really challenges the core. And then move it back, sweep open, through the center to the side. Through the center, open the hip. Through the center, side, through the center, open hip. Through the center, side, center, hip, two more, side. Perfect. Now take that leg and straighten it out. Press it in the center. Balance the weight between the two hands. And I want you to do little tiny push-ups right there with that leg up. Push. Building the fire now. We did the earth, we did the air. Now we're building fire. Perfect. Keep going. Your head is straight down. Your neck is open. You can swallow at any time. Breathe. Good. Now take that right knee, tuck it into the chest. Squeeze. Now lift. Lift. Tucking that knee to the chest, building a lot of heat. As you continue to tuck, move it more into a full plank position. So the hips are coming down, the throat is nice and long and open, you're flat to the ground, squeeze it in. 4, push, 3, push. Lots of heat, yes? Oh yeah. Step into down dog and rest. Breathe. Full breath. Spread those fingers, ground through the thumb and the index finger. Lift the left leg up. Now I want you to cross it to the right, opening the hip and bending the knee. Push it straight, squaring those hips, reaching those toes to the ceiling. And take that leg to the left, all the way, really challenging those glutes. And now flow. Bent, center, side, center, bent, open the hip, reach the sky, tap to the side, reach the sky, bent, reach the sky, and out, reach the sky, stretch squared up here, good, broaden the chest, those little push-ups again, pump, pump, throat open, balance, reach through that left ankle, your left ankle is high, good, breathe, fire, make sure you're not tucking your chin in, front of your throat's open, align the power, don't kink it off, it's like a bent garden hose, you want to keep your body open, perfect, now taking that left knee, tucking it into your chest, shifting forward into that upper push-up position, and tucking it in, 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 in. Good. Is your body a tube? Or is it kinked? If it's kinked, lengthen tailbone through that cervical spine. We all want to kink that cervical spine. Please just don't. Lengthen, lengthen. Squeeze, squeeze. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, down dog, rest. Feel fire? Oh yeah. Breathe. Now right here, circle those hips around, around, around. Where's your neck? Good. Now as you're circling your hips, if you want to come up on those toes, do. If it feels better to keep pressing through the heels, that's fine too. Reverse the circle. Push. Open the chest. Nice broad collarbones. Yes, you're going to feel your triceps. Breathe. Perfect. Now, take that right leg up and then pull it into that push-up position. Up, upper push-up. Down dog reach, upper push-up. Down dog splits, upper push-up. 4. Good. 3, 2. Now take that right foot, step it to that right side. Drop that left knee. Point that left toe. Broaden those collarbones. Press, press, press. Good. Opening up that hip. Good. Staying nice and low. Perfect. Holding it right down here. See if you can come to those elbows and really move into that stretch. Breathe. Good. Now, squeezing the core. You're going to take a step, reach, step, down. Step, reach, step, down. Step, reach. No, this is chest opening. So think about that chest being open. Good. 2 more. Breathe. Keeping that left hip forward. Now hold it right here. Perfect. Broad chest. Rotate it forward. Your chin is nice and in line. You're not like, okay, pulling it in. Taking that left toe, straightening it. Perfect. Now you're going to take that left foot, squeeze it in. Perfect. Make sure the hand is directly under the shoulder. Take that right leg, lift. Breathe. You're like, what?
Look at Donna.
I know, Donna totally has
I
it.
don't have that right hand.
That's okay. Now take that right foot. Bend that knee, put the toe down. Drive those hips up and circle out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Reverse that circle. I know. Strong. 3. Fire. 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop that hand. Push it forward into a side. Upper push-up. Drop those knees. Rest in child's pose. You should be shaking. Yes? Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. From here, come right up on those knees. Just like at the beginning. I want you to have some motion in those hips. Circle, circle, circle. Try to align the knees right under the hips and try to have the feet straight out behind you. Good. Reverse the circle. Now the circle is mostly to the front. Front, front. So you can loosen up those hip flexors. Perfect. Take that right hand, inhale it up. And then open, reach like you're reaching over the back of the chair to tap that foot. Good. Now reach that top hand up. Now you can lean back and grab your heel and put a little bit of weight in that hand, but it's not a lot of weight in that hand. Pelvic tuck, 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 tuck. Broaden the collarbones. Breathe. Good. Now stretch hands to hands. Inhale, come all the way up. Take that left hand down to that heel. Take that right arm up. Just tap. Then lean back. Tuck the pelvis under. 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 Breathe. Keep it under. Now reach hand to hand. Broaden the collarbones. Push that left side up. Breathe deep. Perfect. Inhale. Come up. Exhale, arms down. Reach forward, hands right down. Tuck the pelvis under and round that back. Lengthening, we just did a back bend. So now you can move it side to side if that feels good. Releasing those back muscles. We did a lot of core. Good to stretch it. Good. Find your way back to the center, keeping it tucked under hard. Pull. Lengthen that spine. Good. Rock back on those toes. Put both hands on the floor. We're going to do a quick crow balance, just for balance sake. Fingers have to be wide. Anchor through the thumb and the index finger. Whatever kind of crow you can or cannot do without finding that still place, that still point. Breathing. Now from your crow, this is hard. I want you to rise up and move into a plank without dropping. Right there. Tiffany, that was good. It really was.
Reset.
All right, drop your chin and chest down in chaturanga. Squeeze your elbows together. Good, now tuck the pelvis under. Your tailbone is not lifted. Do not arch that low back. Drive it under, pubic bone to the floor. Floor, 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 floor. Hold it right under there, keeping the butt tucked under. Inhale. Lynn, put your butt under. There. Lengthen the small of your back. Yeah. Now inhale. Exhale. Straighten those arms without raising the tush. Yes. Down dog. Take a breath. Step that right foot in just a little bit. Now you're going to step that left foot across the mat and you're going to pivot to the front. So you're right here. Good. Elbows on those knees. Now lengthen the spine, but tuck your pelvis under. So this is your chaturanga. Most of us, me included, do this in that chaturanga. Tuck it under. Feel the belly, it's the round spine. Good. So it's that full tightening of the belly. Perfect. I want you to take it down. Now, you were right here. So why, when we tap the floor, did we all do this?
So we can reach rest.
Yeah, no. So the back is here, watch me. It's down through the legs, up through the legs. Does anything change up here? No. So this is wrong. Okay, right here is your position. Scoop the tailbone under. Perfect, that's your strength. Now tap. Did you change your eyes? Good. Breathe. If you can't get down to the floor, get down to where you can get down. Good. Breathe. 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 Now holding it right up here. We're going to power it up. Pump, 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 pump. Tailbone under. Grip the abs. Perfect. Watch me. Down and up. Down, up. Chest, chest. Down and up. Come on. Breathe. And up. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Hold it here. Take it out. Turn your toes wide. Horse. Push. Drop it down. Tailbone under, which means you're gripping right there. Good. Holding it here at the bottom. I want you to throw, throw, throw. Breathe. Lower. Bring it back in the center. Sink. And then this side. 4. Stay low. Good. And then sink. Perfect. Stay here. Circle. I feel my quads.
Oh my God. Are they supposed to feel this way?
Reverse. Yes! This is getting that intention in your body. Perfect. Right here. Now forward. Now it's okay to lift your tailbone a little bit, but control the arch. I'm gonna lift up my shirt. Keep going. So you see it's forward, forward. See? It's right in there. Right there. Yes?
Okay.
Good.
We can't.
4. That's okay. 3. Now I want you to make it a little more center, side. 1, 2, down, twist left. Now take that tailbone and lift it back, back. 4, 3, 2, good, hold it here. Now drop to the other side. Lift that tailbone. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it back under. Perfect. Rock those hands. Take that right foot, tuck it back. If you need to readjust the left foot, do it, because it's forward, forward. Good. Now broaden those collarbones. 4, 3, 2, good. Hold it here. I want you to twist up, elbow down. Twist up, elbow down. Twist up, elbow down. Twist up, elbow down. Now hold it up and breathe. Shoulders down, neck nice and long. Perfect. Now you're going to take that right hand, you're going to put it down to the side. You're going to twist up on this side. Lift that chest. Make sure the hand is directly under the shoulder. Are you doing something funky with your neck? Reaching too hard. I like how you said that. Ears and shoulders in alignment. Now, you've got the ears and shoulders in the same plane. All you're going to do is whip those hips and the ankles into the same plane. So from the tip of that ankle, inside right ankle, all the way through the cervical spine. Now I needed to adjust a little because I wasn't directly over my arm. And then lift that top leg. Breathe. Now, broadening through the collarbones, squeezing through the low traps, the rhomboids, through the whole upper back. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Now taking that left foot, bending it, putting those toes down, and reaching up here. Circle those hips. Circle. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, reverse that circle around for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it around into that upper push-up position on the side. Come down to your elbows. Walk the toes in for dolphin. Now in your dolphin, I want you to tuck your pelvis under. 4, 3, 2, hold it under, tuck tight. Now we're going to take those knees and we're going to tap the knee to the tricep. It doesn't matter which side comes first. What matters is that you feel that intense squeeze. You will have to exhale. Now keep pressing the hips high in dolphin. So it's tap, up to dolphin, tap. Where's your throat?
Oh, I don't know.
So you're pressing flat, lift, flat, lift, flat, lift. Think about your intention. 4, breathe. Hold that dolphin, lift. Now you already have your elbows down. Stack your palms right on top of each other. Walk your toes forward so the crown of your head falls into those hands. If you need to readjust the width of the elbows, that's fine. Right here. Take your left leg, shoot it straight up to the ceiling. If you can balance those right toes up, do it. If not, don't worry about it. Shoulders down. You should not feel any crunching in the neck. The ears and the shoulders stretch wide apart from each other. If you can bring both legs up, do it. Not to worry about it. This is a balance challenge. That's all it is. It's just like the crow. Separate the ears and the neck. If you want to take your legs out to the side, do it and hit the mirror. If you want to bring them back together, if you want to bend a knee, straighten a knee, do it. It's just a balance challenge. Now you're going to take the left toe and you're going to reach it towards the floor. And you're going to try to hover. Then you're going to slowly take the left toes down and drop that right leg into child's pose. I don't care if your arms are forward or beside you, just rest. Now what makes those headstands hard is the fact that you have to actively separate your ears from your shoulders. You can tell if you're not actively separating the ears from the shoulders if you feel pressure in the neck, like right now if you're like, oh, that feels compressed. That's just a clue that you have not used the back muscles. And that's okay, it takes time to build strength. Now grab those heels and pull down. That'll stretch out those neck muscles. Raise your hips up into rabbit pose, really stretching. And dropping it down. Hands in front. Press up a little bit. I want you to just move left and right, circling the shoulders and the back. Even if you're doing it perfect, there's a lot of compression that's going on. So I want you to just move through that, circle it out. Good. You end up separating your knees, going into a full thread the needle, do whatever feels good for your back and your neck. Breathe. All right. Couple more. Real exercise. Now take your time. We're going to go into some full back bends. We started with camel. Now we're going to move into a full wheel. So when you're ready, put your feet towards the front of the room so we're facing each other. And scoot down. And grab those ankles right here. Now, to grab the ankles and hold it in, do you feel your abs? Lift your feet. Yeah. Yeah, feel that tightness? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's just your control center. So even when you're doing a back bend, you want to feel you've got that control right in here. Okay? So it's not just like, whee, I'm in a full back bend, and isn't this fun? No. Okay, so keep this control here. Roll it down, plop your feet down, and raise up into a bridge. Now control, find that control. Feel that difference? Release control and arch up. Now grab that control and hold it. Yeah. So it's not like you can be in a full contraction, but you've got that muscular tension, that energy through the abs. Roll it down. I want you to just press up. Up, down, down, with muscular tension in the abdominal muscles the entire time. So it's just the integrity of the form. Breathe. Hopefully that feels a little different. What that does is it keeps strength on the side of the spine. So you stay protected and in control. Breathe. One more. Good, drop it down here. I need to scoot down a tiny bit. Keeping the muscular tension in the abs. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers wide. Now when you go into a bridge, we have the mental hang up of, oh my God, I can't do a back bend and I have to protect my back and blah, 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 my wrist and my shoulder, blah, blah. Let all that go. You never have to go any further than you want to go in that moment. So do not pre-plan. Look at your fingers. Make sure they're spread nice and wide. Your thumb and your index finger are your anchors. Put energy in the thumb and the index finger. Put energy into your abs. That's all it takes. If you're doing that, it's perfect. You don't have to do anything else. Breathe. Put those hands by your ears. Find the abs. Find the thumb and the index finger anchor. Inhale. Now push into the hands so your upper back comes off the floor, but your hips and your tailbone are safely grounded on the floor. Feel that upper back. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Back of the head and the back of the spine are still on the floor. You're just lifting the back of those ribs. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can press up a little more to the top of your head. Make sure the elbows are straight to the ceiling. Make sure the knees are straight over the ankles. Anchor with the thumb and the index finger. Yes, I'm shaking everywhere. Okay, breathe. Elbows are squeezing in like you're holding a beach ball right there in front of your chest. Try to take some pressure off the head by grounding with the thumb and the index finger. See how much pressure you can take off or not. Inhale, and then if you want to push straight up, see if you can. You can come up to your ankles. You can walk your knees in and out just to feel it. How was that, Donna?
My clip.
Oh.
I wasn't even bothered.
Then when you're ready, come down to the crown of your head and roll it down. Yeah, and then release your feet. Rock your knees together, arms out. That caused me to like pop out in sweat, literally.
Oh, I believe it.
Drop your knees to one side, it doesn't matter what side. How do you feel? Did you get?
I've never been before.
Feel it right in the center.
Yes.
Upper back.
Yes.
It just feels like I really had to get work out there.
Yes. And then roll the knees to the other side. Did you feel like you had control in the front of the abs? It's hard to have that,
When I
you
was
guys.
up, I didn't feel it.
Okay.
There. But I didn't go all the way up.
That's okay. Because, I'm glad you said that, because that's where you want to be. You don't want to go up until you have that complete control. Back to the center. We're going to try one more time. You don't have to do as much as you did before, or you can do more. We're not going to be as slow going up, so you mind your body, okay? Hands up to the ceiling. Spread those fingers, spread the toes. Control the abs, press the thumb and index finger to the side of your head. I'm going to go all the way up. You don't have to. Control the abs. Inhale. Exhale. Push. Now control your abs wherever you're at. When you have control of your abs, you can rock. So I want you to try to rock a little bit, coming up and down on your toes. See if you can march. See if you can extend a leg up. Oh, then come on down. I know. And rest. Tuck those knees into your chest. Grab around, grab those elbows, and hug. Now push the shoulders away from the ears. There is so much going on in a back bend. Pick the head and shoulders up. Really rock. See if you can grab those legs even tighter. Compress. Now this is all about abdominal control right here, yes? When you release the arms, try to stay in that tight of a ball. That's abs. Take your hands behind your head. Stay up here. Inhale. I'm shaking. Exhale, shoot one leg straight, but stay in that tight ball with the other knee tighter. Can you lick your knee? Make sure you can lick your knee. That's how tight you want to be. Then switch slowly. Squeeze. Can you lick your knee? With your abs, not with your hands. Drop it down. Close your eyes, rest. That's a lot. You did the whole earth thing, you did the whole air thing, we did the whole fire thing. Breathe. Now we're doing the whole water thing, which is cool and flowy. Pull the shoulder blades down. Readjust the neck so it's long. Feel flow. Cool, refreshing flow. Notice that you're lying in a stream or a river. Feel that water moving over you. Now tell me, which way is it flowing for all of you? Donna, which way is your water going?
Towards the right.
Perfect. Lynn?
I feel like it's shooting up through my toes.
Me too, feet ahead.
Okay, feet ahead. It's just interesting to notice. And if you think about this, it'll change. That water flows over us differently. Just let yourself be bathed in the water. Cool you down physically a bit. Go back to your intention. Let that water wash away everything that is in opposition to that intention. And sometimes that's hard to think about, and sometimes it's easy. So just go with it. So like I gave just as an example that mine was being competent. So it could wash away maybe tiredness, confusion, ignorance, being unsure. Think about all the different things. That need to go in order to stay grounded and rooted and centered in your intention all week. And then your practice, your yoga practice this week. I know you're going to bathe in some form, probably every day. You're in the water now. I want you to allow the water that you were in this week to continue to nourish that intention and to continue to wash away everything that builds up throughout the week that's in opposition to that. So whether you're showering or bathing or hot tubbing or washing dishes with your hands in the water, every time you have contact with water, even when you're just washing your hands, make it a practice this week to move into that intention, reconnect to it, and then wash away what is no longer needed, what's in opposition to that. Should be feeling cooler now, more grounded, more flowy, more water-like. Stay exactly where you're at. I'm getting up and I'm turning off the light for this last little bit of the practice. That feels really juicy, yummy, good if you allow yourself to get into the moment and to really release inhibitions. Okay? What I want you to do is just listen to the music, and I'm going to turn it up a tiny bit. And similar to what we did at the beginning, we're just moving in whatever way feels good for us. And it can be very feminine, it can be very masculine, it can be very sensuous, it can be very dolphin-like, tiger-like. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter where you end. When I do this practice, sometimes I end up on my knees, sometimes I end up in down dog, sometimes I roll over and I'm on my stomach. Move in whatever way feels good for you, but keep your eyes closed and keep in contact with yourself. And what I mean by that is you're keeping in contact physically. You can start your motion whenever it feels good. So you're touching yourself, feeling where you're at. You're touching the floor, the mat, the carpet, because you no longer have your sense of sight. So you're grounding and anchoring yourself through everything else. So as soon as I'm quiet, which I will be in a minute, you can hear your hands on the mat. You can feel your hands on the mat. You can hear the carpet. You can hear your hands on your skin. You can feel the sensation in the touching hand as well as the part of the body that you're touching. You're breathing. Really pay attention to how the movement makes the breath in the body. And don't think about, oh, I'm inhaling and expanding. Move the body and feel what the breath does. And again, there's no right, there's no wrong. And I'll be quiet. And you guys have quite a bit of time to play. Breathe. And guess what? If you touch each other or hit the wall, please do not be like, oh, excuse me, and hook your eyes open. Just move away. It's okay. And I find myself, just to kind of validate what you might feel like doing, sometimes I drag my whole body on the floor. I roll it over. I brush it side to side because I'm tuning into that sensation. And it's an exploratory thing of what does it feel like to press your body on the floor? What does it feel like to arch? And then I feel a bend in my knee, and then I want to reach down and touch my knee and feel what that feels like. We all have our eyes closed, so don't worry about what you look like. Worry about what you feel like. And sometimes I do weird things because it's fun and it feels good. And sometimes you'll move and it'll be like, ooh, this is gracefully yummy. And sometimes it'll be like, fuck, oops. But that's all part of it. It's just feeling it. Sometimes they're real yoga moves, sometimes they're totally made up. Sometimes you land in a spot and you think, ooh, I'm going to take this stretch, too. If you're totally in the middle state where you're like, I just don't get this, you can look at me and find being looked at. Copying a move feels good, copy it. If it gives you an idea, that's great. I've been all over, side to side, knees, down dog, back. left side down, right side up. Sometimes I go really fast. Sometimes I go really slow. It's all good. I lost my hat somewhere along the line. My hair's in my face, so I don't care. Listen to your breath, your body. Go, move, climb. Not only are you feeling your body, but you're feeling the air around you. And just for a moment, I want you to think about all those elements that we did. Earth, that real grounded, air, reaching through space, fire, building up heat. And I want you to see if you can incorporate some of those elements into your movement. Grounding, flying, heat building. And do what your body says to do. One time I did this practice, and it felt so good to just like beat up my upper body. And I probably ended up doing, I kid you not, push-ups for like 5 minutes. It was like all that heat, all that fire, it just felt good in that moment. And then in about a minute, I want you to end up on your back. And I don't care which direction your feet are, I'm still crazily rolling around. About 40 seconds left. About 20 seconds. You don't even have to be on your mat. About 5, I'm really gonna do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And just settle. And find that water place again. And you can be however you want. Messy is good, crooked is good. If you want to open your eyes a little, because it helps ground you back in the moment, you can do that. And then close them back again. Because if you were really doing it with yummy, juicy intention, you kind of should have gone somewhere else. And it helps to kind of realize, oh yeah, here I am. Couple of deep breaths to move it back in your body. And then start squaring yourself up. I was Hands all whipped to the side. Breathe. And then when you're ready, come over to one side and just hang there for a second. And just let that water continue to flow, finding that element. Find your intention. If you haven't already, open your eyes and really ground in the present. And walk your hands around, come up to your elbow. Get used to the light. When you're ready, come back to a seated position, but only when you're ready. And if you need to stop and stretch, stop and stretch. And then feel the heaviness of your body in your seated position. Because you ran energy through every little bit, through all the cells, through all the fingertips, through your hair. Feel that heaviness and a real deep grounding. Hands at your heart, feel the hands together. Which hand is feeling, which hand is being felt. See if you can notice the difference in your palms, and you might need to rub or squeeze or tap. And it's really hard to isolate what you're feeling and what's being felt. But try. See if there's any more motion in your body. There might not be, there might be. And then let it come back to a place of stillness for a deep, intentional breath. Open those eyes. And namaste. Namaste. It is fun, isn't
I
it?
think I'm going to be moving all day.
Yes.
Yeah. And that music was perfect.
It was.
It
Yeah.
was fun.
Good. I think that's really fun. We did